Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. And what we're looking at is Clones Presbyterian Church. And of course, Clones is in County Monaghan. And this church here has a connection with the Reverend Henry Cook, because it was actually the Reverend Henry Cook who opened this church. And so there's a wee bit of information here. We'll get across this road and then I'll read it out to you. But that's the Presbyterian Church in Clones, and it's a lovely building, isn't it? It actually dates from the 19th century, but a lovely building, no doubt about it. So you can see there it says Clones Presbyterian Church, and it says our Presbyterian Church 1858, and there's a wee photo of it, as you can see. So I'm going to read this out to you. It says the Presbyterian Church was completed in 1858 with the cost of construction being £800. You certainly wouldn't build a church like that today for £800. You wouldn't build any church today for £800. It says it was officially opened by Dr. Henry Cook of Belfast, a leading evangelical at a time of religious revival in Ulster, and probably attracted many new members to the organisation. Presbyterians were in the 18th century subjected, alongside Catholics, to the penal laws. Although Protestant in theology, Presbyterians refused to recognise the English monarch as head of matters spiritual. They have no hierarchy of cardinals, archbishops and bishops, and therefore have been viewed by many as the true democrats of the Christian world. Of course, that's because Paul says that Christ is the head of the church and not man. Now, it says here the second Presbyterian minister to serve in Clones was the Reverend John Samuel Gass, 1859 to 1896. And the lady members of the parish subscribed to have a wall plaque erected in his memory. In 1901, his widow donated a sum of money, which was used to buy a piece of land on the Scots House Road, which is still in use as a graveyard for the congregation to this day. His son, Dr. Bar Gass, a medical practitioner in Nottingham, continued all his life to have an interest in the welfare of Clones and its people. In 1921, he made arrangements that on his death, having made provision for his wife, the residue of his estate be given to the town of Clones for the people, irrespective of class, party or creed. Clones still has an active Presbyterian community. So there you are. So that's the church here, the Presbyterian Church at Clones, and of course it has a big connection with the Reverend Henry Cook. And just look at that there. They don't make buildings like that today. Sure they don't. My goodness. That could withstand a hurricane. Fantastic. So I'll give you a wee view this side, and then we'll wrap the wee video up. Just up the top there, of course, is the diamond, which is the centre of the town. So there you go. So thanks for watching, and God bless.